بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أما الثالثة فلأنها تحتمل أن تكون نعتا لمصدر محذوف معناه تطليقة واحدة. As of the third word now, which is أنت uh, uh, أنت واحدة. You understand it? So they say add of the third word because it carries the possibility that it is a sifat for a dropped off masdar, and its meaning is anti tatlikatan wahidatan. You are one divorce. You understand it? فإذا نواه جعل كأنه قاله. So when he intends that, in others, by saying anti wahidatun, he's intending that it must be means that she's got a talaq, right? So when he intends it, it will be as though he said it, right? But talaqu yu'aqibu raj'ata, and a talaq will need a rajat to come after it, right? So therefore, they also be one raj'i talaq, right? But tahtamilu ghayrahu, and it also carries a possibility of having other meanings. Anti wahidatun can also have other meanings. What's it? وهو أن تكون واحدة عنده أو عند قومه, that she is one alone by him. In other words, she's the favorite, right? Or by his people. She's the favorite by his people. So it carries both possibilities. One is meaning of talaq, and the other one is that she could be one alone or one favorite one by them, right? ولما احتملت هذه الألفاظ الطلاق وغيره. So when these words now, these three words, right, carries a possibility of talaq and besides talaq, يحتاج فيه إلى النية. There's a need in it for niyat. You need a niyat now. ولا يقع إلا واحدة, and only one talaq will occur. لأن قوله أنت طالق فيها مقتضى أو مزمر. Why is it only one talaq? Because his statement anti-talik is in those words there now, either out of necessity or either hidden. Right. So out of necessity, we look at the word i'taddi, observe iddat. In other words, she can only observe iddat if you had put anti-talik in front of it, out of necessity or by need, yeah. You understand? Otherwise, the sentence don't make. She's your wife and you're telling her observe it. That doesn't make sense. So it means what you actually meaning, because you intended talaq. Now, what you actually meaning, you are divorced, observe it. That. So that word antitolic is out of necessity there. It's hidden there, but it's not there, right? It's not there, but it needs to be put there out of need. You understand it now? Right. And the same thing for istabri'i rahimaki. Right. And in the third case, wa anti wahidatun, it says though anti talik is hidden there. It is there. You understand? Anti tatlikatan wahidatan. You understand? Right. So that so it's hidden there, right? ولو كان مظهرا لا تقع بها إلا واحدة فإذا كان مزمرا أو لا. So when it is clear there, then only one talaq will occur. So when it is hidden, then to a great extent, only one talaq will occur. In other words, what we're saying here now, when he clearly says, Anti tolikun i'taddi, or Anti tolikun istabari'i rahimaki, then also we say only one talaq occurs. Do you understand it? So if it was clearly written there, or clearly said, then one talaq will occur. So if it is hidden, then to a great extent, only one talaq will occur, right? However, the other point now here, وَفِي قَوْلِهِ وَاحِدَةٌ إن صار المصدر مذكورا لكن التنصيص على الواحدة ينافي نية الثلاث. Right. They say in the statement of wahida now, that one, anti wahidatun, right? Even though the masdar is, if the masdar is mentioned, right, then what it means? If the masdar is mentioned, then you should be allowed to make the niyat of three, because masdar allows you to make the niyat of three. You understand it? So why are you still saying only one year? So they can explain it. However, stipulation upon the word one negates or contradicts the niyat of three. You understand it? So although tatliqatan is the masdar there, and with the masdar you can make an intention of three, but the word after it is one. So that will cut off the option of three. You got that now? Right. ولا معتبر بإعراب الواحدة عند عامة المشايخ والصحيح. And there is no consideration for the i'rab on wahida according to general mashayikh, right? Most of the mashayikh. And this is sahih qawl. In other words, whether you say anti wahidatun, anti wahidatan, anti wahidatin, you understand it? Right. لأن العوام لا يميزون بين وجوه الأعراب, because the masses, they do not distinguish between the different types of Arab. You understand it? They say the Arabs upside down. So therefore, whether you say anti wahidatun, wahidatun, wahidatin, it's not going to make a difference. The masla will be the same. وبقية القنايات إذا نوى بها الطلاق كانت واحدة باهنة. And the remainder of the ambiguous words now, when he intends with the talaq, it will be one bind talaq. وإن نوى ثلاثا كان ثلاثا. And if he intends three, it will be three. وإن نوى ثنتين كانت واحدة باهنة. And if he intends two, it will be one bind. Can't intend two. You can only intend one or the total, which is three, right? وهذا مثل قوله أنت باين وبتة وبتلة. And this is like saying you are cut off, right? All three means cut off, right? You are separated, bind, separated, right? وحرام, and you are haram. وحبلك على غالبك, and your rope is on your neck, right? And والحكي بأهلك, and join up to your family. وخلية, and you are alone or free. وبرية, free. ووهبتك لأهلك وسرحتك, and I've given you to your family, and I've separated you. وفارقتك, and I separated you. أمرك بيدك, and your matter is in your hands. واختاري, and choose. وأنت حرة, and you are free. وتقنعي, and put the veil over your face. وتخمري, and put the headgear on. واستتري واستتري, and go into parda. واغربي, and go far, right? واخرجي, and go out. واذهبي, go away. وقومي, and stand up. وابتغي الأزواج, and stand up and look for husbands. لأنها تحتمل الطلاق وغيره, because all these words carry the possibility of talaq and besides it. فلا بد من النية, so it's necessary for a niyat. If you don't mean talaq, it won't be a talaq, right? Then they're going to explain here now. قال إلا أن يكون في حال مذاكرة الطلاق, except if he is in the condition of the discussion of talaq. ويقع بها الطلاق في القضاء, then talaq will occur with it in the court. ولا يقع فيما بينه وبين الله تعالى, and it will not occur in that which is between him and between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. إلا أن ينويه, except if he intends that. So basically, if he's in the discussion of talaq now, and he said certain words that shows that he's intending talaq, then in the court they're going to pronounce it as a talaq. But if in his heart he didn't have intention of talaq, then it won't be a talaq according to him and between Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قال مصنف, right? سوى بين هذه الألفاظ وهذا فيما يصلح ردا. Musannif Ramla says that Imam Quduri has equated between these words, whilst they are amongst these words those which are suitable to be a rejection. So all the words are not the same. There are some words that you say, she's asking for a talaq, and you are telling her no. You understand it? You are rejecting her request. That's why I say you can't equate between all these words. So Musannif Ahmad says that Imam Quduri rahmatullah alayhi has equated between these words. Which one? Sawwa. وهذا فيما لا يصلح ردا. Yeah, and this is in that which is not suitable as a, whilst this is in that which is not suitable as a rejection. Yeah, in other words, Imam Qudur rahmatullah alayhi has equated between these words, whilst this is in that which, this will apply only to those words which are not suitable as a rejection. In other words, she's asking for a talaq, and you said such a talaq, such words to her, which is not rejecting that request. It's not suitable to be a rejection for that request. You understand it? That's what you said there also. I don't have it here, but it's something similar to this, right? والجملة في ذلك أن الأحوال ثلاثة. And the summary of this, oh, it's already time of leave it only.